You're listening to the Cultured Bumpkin, a literature podcast with Jake Phillips, where we present audiobook quality readings of the classics for your enjoyment. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, just because you're a bumpkin doesn't mean you can't be cultured. Hello and welcome to the Cultured Bumpkin. You know, I really like Edgar Allan Poe writing. Even though I'm not particularly gothic in my tastes, I really like his writing for whatever reason, and a lot of it is very dark. The Conqueror Worm, The Raven, The Black Cat, The Telltale Heart, The Mask of the Red Death, The Cask of Amontillado. A lot of these are very dark and sinister in nature, but some of his stuff is really sweet and beautiful. And I think this poem called To Helen is one such a short little poem. And it goes like this. Helen, thy beauty is to me like those Nicean barks of yore, that gently o'er a perfumed sea the weary, way-worn wanderer bore to his own native shore. On desperate seas long wont to roam, thy hyacinth hair, thy classic face, thy naiad airs have brought me home to the glory that was Greece and the grandeur that was Rome. Lo, in yon brilliant window niche, how statue-like I see thee stand, the agate lamp within thy hand, ah, Psyche, from the regions which are Holy Land. It's suggested that that was to an actual lady named Helen, but in the, the imagery was from Greek in nature, Helen of Troy, etc., who is, the greatest beauty of all time or whatever. So, there you go. Edgar Allan Poe, To Helen. And it was just, that's a real nice little poem, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for listening. You've been listening to The Cultured Bumpkin, a literature podcast with Jake Phillips. Thank you very much for listening. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, would you mind going and subscribing and leaving a nice review on whatever podcast platform you heard this on? I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you next time.